Hi guys, and welcome back. In this episode, the goal is to show you what's going to be inside the new van, and for that we're gonna make a virtual tour and have a look on the isolation, the electricity, the water system and everything. We're also gonna talk about our partners that is going to help us for this new van, and really we have to talk about them, because without them it's gonna be really more complicated. And first things first is why we are going to make a new van. In the last episode I talked about how cool was the van, how it was cozy and comfort and everything. So why we are going to make a new one? So the main reason is I built this van 6 years ago when I was alone and it was perfect. Then 3 years ago Lauriane and Uka joined me and it started to be a bit small. And now we can say that hopefully in September the family should grow up with a little baby. Hello! Now let's jump on the 3D tour. First things first, we decided to list what we want in this new van and what we want to avoid. We wanted a big bed and not a convertible one, a bigger kitchen, more storage. We obviously need a baby bed, a dinner area that we were missing this in the previous van. The 180 degrees view in the back around the bed. We want something with a lot of open space, only drawers. We wanted to avoid to lose useful space. We want to avoid to have like some closed space. We want to have something very wide and open. And we want to avoid to have cabinets with door. Let's have a look on the van now. So it's a Citroën Jumper L4H3, which means it's longer and higher than the previous one. It's the same than the Fiat Ducato, Peugeot Boxer, and maybe in the US it's also named as ProMaster. Let's have a look on the general layout now. So it's a classic shape with the big bed at the bottom of the van. Okay, let's have a closer look now. So at the entrance we immediately have the sink and the fridge, so we can put the stuff into the fridge from the outside when we come back from the grocery shop. The Triplex Thetford is just over there. Many drawers. Don't take care of the color right now. It's just for the 3D view. We choose to have like some black matte wood from Platten Ladden, but it's gonna be much nicer than this one. We can see the seating area with big one here on the left and two seats facing each other, a little table here and the bed in the back. It's difficult to show it to you right now, but like the idea is to have the bed on some kind of pistons or jacks if you want, so we can access to the part under the bed easily from the inside. The main thing about the general layout on this van is to have kind of a double floor. So the idea is to have the living space 30 centimeters above the van ground, and it's creating kind of a vessel hold if you want. So the idea is to have a lot of space under the living area. As the van is higher than before, we can have some storage under the living part. Okay, everything is transparent now, so we have a better view of what is inside this van. So let's start with the isolation, a quick one. So it's difficult to really see it, but the idea is to have like the projected cork everywhere from Vipeq, and to add some wood fiber, 4 centimeters thick wood fiber, a bit everywhere, and that's it for the isolation. For the electricity, I didn't represent everything, but just the battery. It's gonna be under the bed on the left part. This is gonna be the technical part, the technical electric part, and accessible not very easily because you will have to remove some storage from under the van, but as I shouldn't have to have access a lot of time, just in case of issues. I think it's gonna be fine like this. Here the idea is to have the Simarine control panel on the wall with some switches. I know, the plan is not to have any plan, but for to build the van it's quite easier to do like this. So this is the SPDU52 from Simarine. It's gonna be the kind of the motherboard of the controller. This is the Simarine display, the VIA with the accelerometer and so on. We're gonna go back on the complete detailed description of this electric map on the dedicated episode. Let's go back on the van now. On the right part, under the bed, we have the WM Aquatec filtration system. We can have a better look on the plan for the water system here. So we can see now on the van, water entering here, going through the 3 first filters and then in the water tank. And we can see maybe here that there is actually 3 water tanks connected to each other. So this gives me the possibility to have 210 liters of clean water. From the tanks, a pipe is going to the water pump and then to 2 additional filters, the UV filters also, and here there is a derivation for the outside shower, and then there is a pipe going all the way under the living space to the boiler that is going to be on the other side. From the boiler we have the hot water arriving to the tap here and the cold water going to the last filters before going to the tap. In the end, it's quite many components for this water system. We are very happy to have WM Aquatec with us on this project because it's gonna be really nice, I think. So we're gonna have a closer look on this plan when we're gonna set up the system, and we're gonna use a multi-layer pipe to avoid any leaks. Again, back on the van on the left side now, you can see here that we plan to store the 2 gas bottles here, and it's gonna be GPL bottle. And you can see the gas is going to a distribution system. So 3 outlets on this system. One is for the boiler, one is going to be for the heater that is going to be here under the table, and the last one is going to be connected to the Triplex from Thetford. View from the inside of the van, we can have a look now also. So on the pipe going to the heater, you can see like some big pipe, and this is going to be the air distribution system. So with one plug here, one socket here, one going to be at the entry, maybe one here, but maybe we're gonna remove this one. I'm still thinking about it. And one pipe is going under the bed to warm up also all the space and the storage here. Well, that's it for the van. There is one more thing I want to talk about, and we are absolutely not sponsored, but I think it's really useful. It's Bloom, the Bloom Cabinet Configurator. It's an online service actually on the website. It's free. Anyone can access, and it helps you to configure in 3D your cabinet and your future storage. Bloom is a company making the slides and all the opening system for cabinets. So this one, for example, is going to be in the kitchen with the Thetford at this place and some different drawers here, and you can really set up everything like the size, the thickness of the panel and everything. From this you can produce different things, and that's really the interesting part. You have like all the part of your cabinet. the different equipment from Bloom that you can use, obviously. And the very interesting part is also you have the cut list. From this cut list, it's very interesting because you can go to another website called Cut List Optimizer, and you enter all the parts that you want to do, and then you add all your different panel. So for example, I added the different panel I got from Platten Ladden with different materials, and then you have optimized cut list from all your different panels. Obviously you can add the size of the saw and so on, and then you just have to follow how to cut the different panel here on the side. So it's really interesting. Now that you have seen the new van in 3D, I would like to introduce all our partners that are going to help us for this new build, because without them it will be much more difficult. So first we have WM Aquatec, which is giving us complete filtration system for the water, and we will make a dedicated video to show you the complete setup, and also one additional video to test if it's really working or not, and we're going to make some test analysis of the water. Then we have My Shop Solaire. My Shop Solaire is a French website, but you can go have a look because they got, for example, a super useful web form, and they can help us to build your electrical system. We have also Platten Ladden, which is a German company for the wood, and they are making like this super light wood. It's really incredible, and we are saving a lot of kilogram on this one, on the wood. We have also Vipeq, which is a Spanish brand, and they're doing a projected cork, so I'm really happy to do it again on the new van. Go have a look on the website. They have different texture, different grains, so it can be smooth, it can be a bit thick. Get maybe some samples, and they have a lot of different colors also. We choose the caramel for the new van. Really something I'm looking forward to test is the Simarine display solution. It looks like an amazing monitoring solution. And again, we're gonna make a dedicated video to test all the system. Now I have to remove this to show you a real oven from Thetford. We got the Triplex, and this is something that was really missing in the previous build, because I love to cook. Lauriane loves when I cook, and for the new baby, I think it's gonna be just perfect. I'm really looking forward to try this one. At last but not least, I would have loved to partner with a tool company. Unfortunately, everybody said no, but I have to thank my friend Baptiste Pitou, who is a paraglider pilot in Switzerland, and he is also a woodworker, so I borrow him all his tools. And if you want to fly paragliding, go check his name on Instagram and go fly with him. That's it for today. Thanks for watching the episode, and on the next one we're gonna have a look on the new one, the real one, not in 3D this time, and we're gonna remove everything from the inside, make it super clean to start the real build. And meanwhile, you can follow us on Instagram, Adventurous Life, to get real-time updates.